It's icy, it's dark, it's cold. We did it. Hi, I'm Melissa, this is Mitch, and we bought a van together. We have 2 Jack Russells and dream of van life, so join us as we take on converting our first van. We're going to show the good, the bad, and the ugly, so let's go! Stay tuned! So, this morning, Mitch went off early because he had to go and get some rubber. He wants to put some nice thick rubber between the legs and the roof just to ensure that it doesn't scratch. He gave me a call that he is just about back at the workshop, so we're going to go meet him there. On today's agenda, we're pretty much finishing off what we planned to do yesterday. We bit off more than we could chew yesterday. We thought, we'll just get the roof rack, we'll put it up, easy peasy, right? It was not. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I think he's listening to Africa by Toto. Hello! It's gonna take a lot to take me away from you. Hi, good morning.
Hey.
I see the other brackets are done.
2 brackets are done. All the rubber bits are cut for the feet on the roof rack.
Cool.
I've started grinding away the bits where the rust holes are so that I can patch them. I've got 10 feet, so I've got 20 rubbers and double them up.
Sweet. Also, don't call them rubbers.
And then it's just a case of wipe everything down, because obviously it's been sat outside for a while, so it's got a little bit of green, and spray black.
Cool.
Our solar panels will then go mounted at the front, 1 and 2.
Amazing.
And then that's that.
It's looking good. Okay, well, let's patch up what we need to patch up and then spray paint this thing.
Yes.
So we're currently brainstorming ways of getting that giant heavy roof rack onto the van without scratching the crap out of the roof. There is a forklift. We don't know if the keys are inside it or not. We're just double checking because we have no idea how we're gonna get this roof rack onto our van. There's a key! There's a key. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. Darn it. I'm making silicone sandwiches. Oh, it smells so good. You know you're going out with a dog, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine by me.
As long as you're aware.
Yeah.
Am I waiting until these have like dried before I put them on the
No,
legs?
we should be okay.
Yeah?
But we'll see. Let's try. Let's see what happens.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Goes. This feels so weird. I'm just gonna kind of like...
I don't know if it'll hold itself or not.
That is so not...
It's going to fall off, isn't it? I think we'll put them on when we're up. Easier way to do it. Maybe?
Maybe. The way we think we're gonna get the roof rack on top of the van is by lifting it onto that container over there. If we lift it directly onto the van, we're probably gonna scratch up the crap all over the side. So we're thinking if we move this van here, we can park our van back to back with that container, put the roof rack on top, bring it up there, take our measurements, and then bring it back down, and then we can spray paint it, cut it to fit, and ta-da! Alright, what we've done is the silicone sandwiches are underneath the feet on the roof there. They're not secured yet, we just need it for height reference. Oh my god, is that the sun? I have been passing up the brackets one by one. We've been marking them off because we're going to be cutting the tops of the brackets off and welding them to the bottom of the roof rack. And we're also thinking, because there is such overhang on both sides, we're thinking we might just chop off, from there to there, and then just weld it together, so it doesn't have quite such an overhang.
Obviously it was designed for a different van.
Yeah, it was designed for a van that was a lot longer. We're just going to try and make it work as much as we can. Once this is done, we'll be bringing this back into the workshop and then welding it and then painting it. And then we're going to be bringing it back. God, this is so much work.
I'm wondering whether I shouldn't be welding these up here, you know.
Well, that's what I suggested.
I know. The other thing that gets me is obviously when we're going to put them on, we're not going to get perfectly straight. We're following the contour of the van.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to know what that angle is. So
yeah.
That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until we get it up here, and then we've got to try to kick them out, bend them out sideways, and if your welding's any good, you won't be able to.
So what are you thinking?
Well, we're still going to mark them and cut them, but then I'm going to attempt to weld backwards on myself, or we pull it forwards and we get the A-frame out and pull this into the workshop, and I weld it in the workshop as it is, straight.
Yeah, that looks straight. Oh my gosh, sunshine, I can actually see a shadow. Alright, driving into the workshop. Leg number 1 is done. I've just got to do that 5 more times. Oh my gosh, it's all 6. What are you doing there?
These 6 little lips.
6 lips?
Yeah.
For what?
The underside of the weld.
Oh, I see. Actually, no, I don't. Explain it to me like I'm an idiot. You're like, damn it, I'm not wasting words on this moron. Wow, not even contradicting me. I see how it is.
A bit.
So what are we doing now then?
Now, we're going to put the uprights on with the aid of the ladder. And then we're going to tack weld them to the bottom.
Okay.
And then once it's tack welded, we drive it outside, we lift it off, we bring it down, we bring it in here, and we solid weld everything. And then we take it back outside and put it back on.
Do we paint it first?
Yeah, paint it, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Before we take it back up, we paint it.
God, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do
We're going
this.
to tack weld it first.
Oh.
So, yay!
Yay!
Tack welding time.
Yay! I can't believe we actually managed to get that all the way back down here with, 5 additional legs. One of the legs did not manage to stay on, but it's fine. We've got the angles of the others. So you've got a weld now. Good place. Woo! Okay. Woo!
Nice even passes. Yeah, I don't know how well it's going to spray on, we'll see. Hang on. Gotta cut this back section off, haven't
Oh my god.
I? Totally forgot we're doing that. Just put all the welding equipment away.
This is the reality of making this stuff.
Sake.
I'm glad that you remembered though.
Ah.
Alright, so here's where we are. Turns out these spray paint cans weren't really spray paint cans. They kind of shot out like a jet. Not really like you would expect from a can of paint.
Spray. It's more like super soaker.
Yeah, it was not a spray. It was kind of like a super soaker. That is the best way to explain it. Okay, so we went back to B&Q. Went back to basics. Paint can, paint brushes. We've just done the bottom here. It does say leave to dry for 24 hours. We do not have that time available. So Mitch is going to take that blowtorch over there and he's going to cook the paint pretty much. He's going to bake it.
Gently.
Then we're going to flip this thing and get to the other side because as you can see under here, we have gotten most of it, but we have not gotten all of it. But I mean, it's looking pretty good. See, this place, Neil's yard, he allows his friends to come here, work on their projects and stuff, which is why all of that is full of projects. Primarily, it's still a garage, so we don't have access to this all the time, even on weekends. So if someone's working on their car in there or whatever, then we just don't have the availability to actually come down here, even if we have time available. So we have to kind of pick and choose what we're going to do. We've always got to have a backup plan in case, you know, this space isn't free. We're really just doing it as and when we can. It's tough, but we're making it work. It's finished!
Thank God.
We've got to give it, what, 10-ish minutes? And then we're going to go over it with a blowtorch. Going to cook it. Then we're going to very, very tenderly transfer it to the van. I'm not sure if we'll be able to video that bit because it's extremely dark outside. So even with a torch, I don't think we'll be able to get much.
We don't even need to be here next weekend. This weekend we can do it with a camera.
Oh yeah! Oh, that's exciting!
No more engineering work to be done.
Yeah, then we can get started on the wiring and the solar panels. This has been a massive project.
It has. It's been a long one. You'd be surprised just how much welding takes up time-wise.
Yeah.
This is the thing is, when you haven't got a workshop that's your own, that you have free access to all your own tools and space, when you're reliant on other people to get things done, because let's face it, not everybody has a great big garage full of tools.
Or the money to go and rent one.
Yeah, or the money to rent one or to pay somebody to do it. You've got to do it on everybody else's time frame. So in this case, last week we would have loved to have got this in here last week, but there was a vehicle here and we would have loved to have had it up on the stands, but the stands are in use. So, you know, we're very limited by when we can do things. And with what tools we've got available. So,
but now this bit's done.
Yeah, but solar panels are next.
I don't know how we did it. Got our car parked over there. We got that sucker on. It's icy, it's dark, it's cold, We did it.
Somehow.
We did it! I'm just taking a break from screwing on the brackets, but these are what they look like. Da-da-da-da. These ingenious little devices were made by him truly.
They work.
We will only find out if it works when you're driving back home. And if you hear this big clunk out the back, then we will know. Back to it, and then we'll be heading home. This has been a good weekend. Can't believe we've actually done this. Just put some Loctite underneath all of the little nuts and bolts so it all stays nice and secure.
Thread lock.
Thread lock. Because they didn't have any, what were they called?
Nylock nuts.
Nylock nuts.
So
Yes.
Thread lock.
Go on, show hands. Go on.
And these have been cleaned 3 or 4 times today.
Day 2 of conversion done.
Can we go home and have dinner now?
We did it.
We did. Let's go home. I'm tired.